Friends, I need to talk about something that's going to make some people uncomfortable. That's okay. Stay with me. Discomfort is where learning begins. Violence against the vulnerable, especially against women, is not inevitable. It is permitted. And the moment you understand that distinction, the entire conversation shifts from asking women to manage danger to demanding that society stop allowing it. Here's the cycle that our culture has perfected. Women are expected to navigate dangers we did not create. We are told to dress differently, walk differently, drink differently, trust differently, live smaller, stay alert, and protect ourselves from threats that exist because men, some men, have not been required to change. Then, when we're attacked anyway, the questions come. What was she wearing? Why was she there? Why didn't she leave? Wrong questions, every single one of them. The right question is this: why do we keep building a society where women have to calculate danger everywhere? I need to say this carefully. I am tall, I am confident, I am physically capable, I am well educated. I am a white woman, which means I move through this country with forms of protection and credibility that many women are denied. And I have still been victimized by men, long before I wore a headscarf, and never since, by the way. And every single time, it was by someone I should have been able to trust. I have been sexually assaulted. I have been physically choked and violently shaken in a secluded place where I could easily have been killed. I have been screamed at for hours in public so severely that multiple strangers asked if they should call the police for me. And during that particular period of my life, I had a small child and could not drive, work, open a bank account, or access health care. Thank God there was not a weapon in the house. So when people ask, why didn't she just leave? I need you to understand what they're really asking. How exactly is a mother of a small child supposed to leave when she has no money, no transportation, no independent access to health care, no safe housing, no child care, and a little one depending on her? How? Let me also say that men are victimized too. Raped, less often than women, but raped nevertheless, and usually as children. Trapped in abusive relationships too. Subject to domestic violence too. And often, far too often, demeaned, disdained, and disbelieved when they do come forward. That's devastating. Support for survivors must be available to everyone. I speak more about women because I am one, and because women are structurally disadvantaged in our society in ways that men are not. But this is an everyone problem, and we need to treat it as such. So the answer for how someone leaves, it's not vibes, it's policy. Support survivors. Believe survivors. Create publicly funded options to care for them. Make physical survival possible first. Housing, safety. Then make economic survival possible. Education, job training, job placement. Then make healing possible. Counseling, mental health support, medical support. Then let flourishing happen, because I guarantee you it will. Real protection. Let's talk about women now. Real protection is not restricting women after men hurt them. Real protection is changing the conditions that make women unsafe in the first place. That means holding abusive men and women accountable. It means funding shelters and safe exits. It means protecting survivors in court. It means treating domestic violence as a public safety crisis before it becomes homicide. It means teaching boys and children consent, emotional regulation, accountability, and respect from childhood. And it means ending the culture of silence and complicity. This is not about hating men. It is about expecting men, needing men to be fully human, responsible, accountable, capable of restraint, capable of repair, capable of moral courage. Good men should not be offended by that. Good men should be leading it. A free society does not require more than half its population to live in fear. A constitutional government has a duty to secure equal protection, dignity, safety, opportunity for all its people under the law. We need housing so survivors can leave, health care so survivors can heal, paid leave so survivors do not lose their jobs for surviving, child care so mothers are not trapped, Legal aid so protection and justice are not reserved for people with money. Gun safety so domestic violence does not become murder. And a culture that stops asking women to manage danger and starts requiring men to stop creating it. My name is Melissa Chowdhury. I'm a candidate for Congress in Washington's 9th Congressional District. I have been that abused, sick, trapped, struggling wife with a small child and no way out. I survived. I got home. I got help. I got educated. I got accomplished. And then, when the federal government abducted my current husband, a decorated, disabled U.S. military veteran and the light of my life, I fought across 4 federal courts to bring him home, and I won. I know what it takes to hold a system accountable, and I'm running for Congress because the people deserve a representative who understands that violence against women is not a women's problem, it's an everyone problem, and it requires everyone to act. Care, courage, the Constitution. Vote Melissa for Congress.